What's up, guys? Today I'm finally back with another video. Today we're doing another unboxing video. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. I've been really busy with work, but let's get right into this. This is something I've kind of been looking for a while. It isn't exactly what I was looking for, but it'll make a little bit more sense when we get into it. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Pretty excited about this. Like I said, I've been wanting one for a while, and this wasn't the exact one that I've been looking for, but it is in the same family, so hopefully it'll do. Let me kind of adjust this camera angle a little bit. I'm shooting with my GoPro for the first time on this YouTube channel, so still trying to adapt to the right angles and making sure that I'm shooting it correctly, so hopefully you guys can see everything. Alright, that should be everything. It's going to flip it over. So in case you're wanting this box came out to about 30 pounds. Pretty decent sized box, not super huge, but what's inside of it is pretty dense. Let's go ahead and crack it open. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in a different mode real quick. Well, I may not be able to change it, so let's just rock with it the way it is. Boom. All right. Lots going on in here. Let me open up this first. Before we get into the goodness of the unboxing, let me unbox all the little extra stuff that's in here. Looks like it was packaged up pretty well, which I appreciate, because a lot of people just throw stuff into a box and don't really care what happens to it. And then they end up going through the process, doing refunds and shipping back and stuff like that. And it's just a pain in the ass. So if you're going to sell something and you're going to ship it, please take the extra time to make sure it's shipped properly. There's lots of places out there that'll help you package up your items correctly. And it goes a long way. I appreciate it. So definitely going to leave a great review for this person. Might be packaged a little too well because I cannot get into this thing. Okay. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't completely give it away, but here we have one of the many accessories that came with the gun. It is a secondary bipod with spiked feet. So, set that aside. I think that was all that was inside this package. Yes, sir. Alright, next little box here. This one looks easier to open. Ooh. Please make sure you guys are doing this safely, too. I'm getting a little excited here. And I usually do not like razors, but they cut very efficiently, so. Alright, this is a charger. It looks to be a LiPo charger. I don't think that gives away too much of the content either. Cable for the charger. Oh, I'm gonna hold on to this because that might give it away a little bit. Well, I think this next item's gonna give it away too anyway, so let's go ahead and do it. So this is a LiPo battery by SOCOM Gear. And this right here is a handle for the gun. Now, I'm not gonna tell you what it is just yet. If you happen to know, then I guess you know what this is for. We'll set that aside. And this looks to be an additional attachment. It looks to be the monopod that attaches at the rear of the gun. Again, if you know, you know. If not, you're about to find out. And that is it for this box. Set this over here. All right, one more decently sized box in here. Okay, he actually ended up marketing. I didn't even notice it until now, but he ended up marking what was inside each one of these boxes. So I didn't even really have to guess. But I didn't notice that until now, so that's pretty nice. Again, thank you for doing that. It goes the extra mile in terms of shipping and packaging and everything. I think my razor might be getting a little dull there. And I'm stupid. Alright, here we go. Jesus Christ. Alright. This little package. Alright. Looks like this is going to require some assembly. This is the charging handle plate to the rifle. That's it for that box. I already know what this is. This is the second bipod that was included with the rifle. Again, if you don't know, you're about to find out. But if you do know, this pretty much gives away what it is. So let's get into the meat of the unboxing. Here is the actual rifle. I believe that's everything that's in here, so let's just get at it. All right, if you guys can't see that, it is a Barrett, M82 Barrett. Now, this is a SOCOM gear model, but it is not the gas blowback version, which is the version that I've been hunting down for a very long time. But just like the gas blowback version, even the electric versions are still pretty hard to find. This one popped up online and I just had to jump on it. I got it for an amazing deal considering what these things went for retail when they first came out. This is the first version model, so this was the very first version that SOCOM Gear put out. Later on, they had put out a version 2 of this gun, and I'm not exactly sure what all the differences were, but this is the first version of what they had put out. So you can take a look at the magazine real quick. So I believe, so it actually has these feed lips here as if it does accept 50 caliber cartridges, but you can see a magazine cutout right in here, and I believe this is a high cap. So these guns came with a high capacity magazine. That's what it looks like. And then on the bottom you have a winding wheel, and actually what it looks like, I didn't know that, but what it looks like is just a short M4 style mag. So you may be able to put, really, I'd have to take this off to find out for sure, but I guess what that tells me is you can pretty much almost put any M4 mag in here that would fit. I'm not really sure how that works, but that's interesting. Honestly, did not know that about these guns. Now, this isn't typically something I would intend on fielding, but it is a lot more realistic to field versus the gas blowback counterpart, just because you do have that high capacity. It uses a battery. You don't have 5 shots per magazine. One thing I do know about these guns for sure that a lot of people were talking about was the fact that it, on the fire modes, it has safe, semi, and then it actually shoots full auto as well, which is different. A lot of times with these rifles, especially when they're going for realism, they don't include full auto because in real life these things are not full auto rifles. But just about everything else about this gun is to spec. It is a 1-to-1 scale with the real M82, and it is the real weight. It is the equivalent weight of an M82. The package was about 27 pounds, and it's safe to say maybe there'd be 2 to 3 pounds of packaging. So this thing weighs about 25 pounds. Fully loaded, maybe a little bit more, but it is a heavy bastard. So I think that's just about it, guys. I'll give you one more look here in just a minute at what it looks like when I get everything attached. I will be doing a video in the future with this thing. I will be comparing this to my Snowwolf, Full Metal Snowwolf AEG M82, just to kind of get some specs on it. There is one thing, one of the reasons I got this thing for such a steal as far as price was this thing does have a damaged air nozzle. Should be very simple to fix. I believe these used version 1 or version 2 gearboxes. So air nozzle should be an easy fix, but I'm also considering polar starring this. So we'll see what happens. Haven't really made any concrete plans, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, and here it is, fully assembled. SOCOM Gear M82. Super pleased with it. It is massive. Right behind it, I have the SOCOM Gear Intervention, the M200. Just for some comparison, they're very close to the same size, very close to the same weight. But I've been wanting to get a SOCOM Gear version of the M82 for a long time, just so I had the counterpart to the M200. Now I have both. I'm still hunting that SOCOM Gear M107, which is the gas blowback version of the M82. But those are extremely hard to find, so until then, this will have to do. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. I will be trying to get out some new videos soon. But in the meantime, take a look through the channel, subscribe, and drop a like and a comment. Thanks, guys.